there and welcome. My name is Belinda Doveston and I'd like to share with you a little bit around the Agile Strategy course on APN Learning. Why this course? Why Agile Strategy? Well, this course has come out of a number of passion areas of mine. One is as a certified Lego Series Play facilitator. I have an absolute passion for this amazing tool and methodology of how it can help teams and companies unlock their full value. As an expert in the e-learning space with 15 plus years of experience in developing innovative online learning content, it seemed obvious to me that the next step is for me to take this Lego Series Play, take all the business expertise that I'd gathered over my career and bring these worlds together and allow others to share and experience the tool when you're not necessarily able to travel to a place where there is a workshop, or indeed be able to afford a facilitated Lego Series Play session. And then thirdly, as a business architect and as an educator in the business sector, I am hugely passionate around the role of teams and businesses in changing economic landscapes and in making people lead meaningful and happy lives. And strategy is such an important part of that journey. So I came across over the years many interesting insights and many experiences of looking at how strategy was done, the challenges that were in place, and what might be strategy of the future. One of the key things that I've seen is that there's this kind of 2-day breakaway session where the whole team goes off to the middle of nowhere and goes to a process of trying to unpack the strategy for the next 5 years and brainstorm the ideas and come up with action plans. And within 2 months of this exciting event where everyone has a lot of fun is a strategy that has never really even been born. Very few companies have this ability to take a strategy and turn it into results. You can have the best idea in the world, but if you cannot translate your idea into action, into results, nah. So I thought, why not bring all three of those things together and let's do an online Lego Series Play Agile Strategy course where we can go through a process of accessing materials. You hear a lot from me, you'll hear a lot from external resources that I will guide you through as we go. And of course, we will internalize and unpack this information through the application of this journey through Lego Series Play. No matter where you might be, as long as you've got an internet connection and you can access some Lego in some form, you can do this and join me on this process. Then I had the benefit of working with a strategy methodology called Scaling Up. And here it is. Enter. Stage left. Scaling Up is written by Vern Harnish, and he's the founder of the Entrepreneurs Organization, a worldwide movement of developing leaders in entrepreneurial positions. And he wrote this book as a means of helping organizations really turn a strategic idea, to refine that idea and turn it into an executed outcome that creates massive value for companies and for individuals. And so having experienced an agile strategy and having an agile mindset, having this Lego Series Play, having a background in development that was very waterfall and structured and not quite value adding enough, when I saw this methodology, when I experienced it, I said there can be another way. There can be a different way that we can approach strategy and think about strategy. Why not put all those things together? And here we are. What can you expect from this journey? There are a number of outcomes we are working towards, and you'll find these outcomes listed on the course introduction page. Yet perhaps the most important of these outcomes we're working through is at the end of this course, if you work with me and you go through this process step by step, you will have a 1-page strategic plan, an agile strategy that you can put into action tomorrow. It can be overwhelming looking at it and going, oh my goodness, this is a lot of things I have to think about. How do I put it all together? Take my hand, take the journey, and we'll do this step by step together. So what are you going to need to get the greatest outcome of this process? The first thing is, why don't you challenge yourself to go through the process from start to finish? Complete the journey. I've designed this program that you can dip into the lessons as you like, that if you wanted to work with the content in a different order, you are more than welcome. I would encourage you to go from start to finish, but if there's a piece that you'd like to activate and work with in the meantime, feel free to go and do that. There's no restrictions on you being able to dip into whichever part you want first. I would encourage you to have an open mind. We are going to be tapping into the social field, into your subconscious mind, your unconscious mind, whatever you want to call it, and we are going to be unearthing the wonderful gems that lie buried. These are things that you know that you perhaps are not yet conscious of. I'm working off the assumption, and Lego Serious Play does this too, that every problem and every opportunity you want to try and solve, you already know the answers. And that you already have inherently enough information about all these different facets of strategy that you can do it. Our task is to unearth that and bring it together in a consolidated one-page strategic plan. Then you're going to need a camera. And no, not a fancy camera, the camera that's in your phone. As we go through this process, we'll be doing Lego Serious Play assignments, and I'll talk more about that in the first lesson. And as you build models and as you create the output using Lego Serious Play, you're going to take photographs of the models that you create. It's a way of capturing your work, it's a way of capturing the memory of the insights that you've had, and you'll be loading those photographs up onto the APN Learning platform. So if you can use your phone, which I know you can participate in this process fully. Then you're going to need some form of journal, a book and a pen. A key part of this process is modeling and journaling. We're going to write out in long form, yes, with this thing called a hand, we're going to write out your reflections to the modeling processes and the insights that you have. It is a powerful process of tapping right in to deep subconscious levels and really bringing to light your insights around the process. This is very much a build and reflection process that we'll go through together. You, of course, will need some Lego. In the course overview, I provided you with some ideas and options of how to work with a Lego for this course. You need about 300 pieces or so, and I would encourage you, the first place you look is your kids' Lego sets if you have children and if they have Lego, which I'm sure they do if you're doing this course. So you might be dipping into the attic or down into the storage, or perhaps scratching around and siphoning Lego out of your kids' room. Is start there. Why spend money if you don't have to? However, you might be looking for an excuse to buy Lego. That's something totally different. You can tell your kid, this is mommy or daddy's Lego, there's your Lego, do not touch. So I've given you some suggestions of two types of kits. One that is the proper Lego Serious Play kit that you can order online if you're one of the areas where they deliver. And the other is a simple creative box that you can go and get at any shop or store that stocks Lego. Really simple and really improvised. As long as you've got around about 250, 300 pieces, variety of different pieces, different shapes and blocks and some interesting pieces, you'll be absolutely fine. Use what you have or go and get something new and shiny if you like. Agile Strategy has its own course forum on the APN Learning platform, and I'll be monitoring this forum as you go along. If there are any news and new updates or new resources that have been loaded onto the course, I will post a note for you there. And if you have any questions or with anything you'd like to share or insights on the process as you go through, I'd really encourage you to share that with all those who will do the course alongside you and those in the future who will do the same. I look forward to this journey with you where we will unpack your best strategy using an innovative and powerful tool, Lego Serious Play. I'm looking to see what happens for you. So let's get going, shall we?